How you guys doing? What's going on? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys today. We're gonna get ready to get right into it. First of all, ODogg Anti-Imperial ThaChill. Let's start there. Secondly, let's go with this is Diversity Outspoken. We call it Diversity Outspoken because we speak about in a diverse range of topics, and we are very outspoken about those diverse range of topics, right? So that's how we come up with that name, Diversity Outspoken. I want to give a shout out to Maka Soul, Makasoul, Maka Soul. There'll be more coming out about them. They really helped me out in a major way. I appreciate that. They have a great clothing brand outside of the United States, and hopefully they'll be bringing that clothing brand to the United States sometime soon. For everybody who is watching this on YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram at anti_imperial. It's at anti_imperial on Instagram. There's that underscore. On YouTube, it is simply Anti-Imperial on YouTube. YouTube, it is simply Anti-Imperial, right? With the space in between, just anti-space imperial. So with YouTube, there is no underscore. With Instagram, there is an underscore. And so that's the difference between those two, between YouTube and Instagram. One has an underscore, one doesn't. Ping 46, I see you. What's going on? Sauce, what's that? Do I be? It's all good. Besides that, you guys know I do the daily historical posts on Instagram. So if you do follow me on Instagram at anti_imperial, you will see those daily posts. I usually prepare them about 2 weeks in advance. And for every serious daily post I try to do, this daily historical post I try to do one or two that are 2 days after that are not as serious. I know everybody is not a history buff the way that I am, and everybody doesn't love history the way that I do, so I don't try to knock you over the head too much with too many different serious things, right? What's going on? I see you, 5922. Besides that, let's get ready to get into it, you guys. I mean, so we've been doing this. We've been going over it for the past, I think this is the third episode, if I believe. We've been going over the past few things about economics, business organizations, and the stock market. So we've been going through economics, business organizations, and the stock market. Economics is kind of like the overall view of this. We've been focusing a lot on the stock market the last two episodes, but this one we're going to focus strictly on business organizations. So anybody who's ever thought about starting their own business, owning their own business, this would be the episode that you want to watch. Before we go any further, let me just say that the reason why, you guys, I'm doing this more than anything else is that I want you guys to eventually, if you can, find a place in your life to where you're getting paid for something that you would do for free. So that is the whole topic, right? That's the goal, right? We're getting paid for something that we would do for free. That's the goal of that, okay? So, being said, you guys, let's get ready to get into it. Before we go into today's business organizations, like I said, for the first two episodes, we focus more on the stock market. Today, we're going to focus more on business organizations. As a matter of fact, we're focusing strictly on what you should do when you're thinking about owning your own business, when you want to start owning your own business, the steps that you should think, the steps you should take, and what you should think about as you're taking those steps, basically. Okay? That's what we're going to focus on today. You guys know I'm an artist, ODogg Anti-Imperial ThaChill, right? ODogg Anti-Imperial ThaChill. My latest song, What We're Here For, is out right now. If you guys want to see that, which you should, if you guys want to see that, all you have to do, the best thing to do is just go to my Instagram bio page. You guys know on Instagram we all have bio pages. And go to my Instagram bio page, and there's always one link. You guys know on the Instagram bio page we're only allowed one link. But go to that one link, and you'll see the link of the song, What We're Here For, right? So that's what that's all about. The music video, the lyric video is in the link. The music video will be coming out tonight, you guys. So after we're finished here, the music video will be dropped onto YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube, because with YouTube, I usually drop things more in advance than I would announce them on Instagram. So if you have me to subscribe on YouTube, you'll see things quicker a lot of times than you'll see me have them on Instagram. Okay, I don't do Twitter or Facebook. Instagram is kind of like my go-to platform as far as social media. All right, thank you very much for that. All right, so let's get right into it, you guys. First of all, I hope you guys have been doing good. All right, hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope that the weekend went well. What's going on, superstar? See you, Mr. Who's that? Mar Alberto. What's going on, Mar Alberto? Spam that kid too. I see you spam that kid too. Y'all better spam that kid too, man. Y'all better spam that kid, man. Spam that kid too. I see you, superstar 617 Sonia, aka I see you too, sister. All right, so like I was saying, I hope you guys had a good weekend. It is Sunday. We always have Diversity Outspoken Wednesdays and Sundays, 9 o'clock p.m., and that is United States Eastern Time Zone. Wednesdays and Sundays, 9 o'clock p.m., that is United States Eastern Time Zone. And so, hope you guys had a good weekend. It's Sunday, I know, for most of us out there. Sunday night. For some of us, it's Monday. It's Monday morning already for some of us, depending on where you live. So wherever you are, I'm glad you guys, I appreciate you guys joining me. And so we're going to get into this. I see you. Who is that? NH8 LA? Was that Nyla LA? Nyla? All right. I see you, sister. What's going on? It's all good. You guys are always, as I always say, man, you guys are always welcome to say whatever you guys want to say. The only thing that I ask is that, hey, you can disagree with me. You can disagree with each other. The only thing that I ask is that you always do it in a respectful manner. That's all I care about. But I want everybody's voice to be heard if they have something to say. If I'm going through things, you guys, and you guys make a comment, sometimes I don't see those things. I don't know how it is on your end, what you guys are seeing. But sometimes for me, the comments and stuff, they stop, because after this is over, usually every time after we finish these Instagram Live Diversity Outspoken shows, after it's over, I go back and look at it, and I'll see a lot of comments and a lot of people that have joined that I didn't see when I first got on. You know, so a lot of times when in live and in action, I don't see everything. Sometimes the screen stops as far as like all the comments coming up, and I don't see those right in real time sometimes. So if you don't hear from me acknowledging your comment, I might not see it. I will never ignore anybody. So just keep that in mind, okay? And I appreciate it. God, I appreciate it. Great. Let's get ready to get going for the week. Hope the weekend went great, as I said. Man, you guys know what? Really quickly, man, like, what was it? Like a couple of nights ago, and this is just something I got to tell y'all, because y'all my family. I got to tell y'all this. A couple of nights ago, I've been going through a bad. Remember, you guys, before I bit my lip, so that was messed up, and that's healed up, so that's good. But partly healed up. Now I was shaving, and I cut my lip right here in the corner. So like if I open my mouth too wide, like the cut, it might, you know what I mean? I'm just messed up, people. You guys know I'm crazy, right? I'm a dork. Anyway, I'm a nerd, so that's how it is. But a couple of nights ago, I was so tired. I went to sleep with my clothes on. I fell asleep across the bed, right? Across the bed. You know, I fell asleep, knocked out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like more of a power nap person, so I knocked out for like a good couple hours. But, you know, it was a deep sleep for a couple hours. But, man, I woke up, however I slept across the bed. And, you know, well, first of all, you guys know if I slept across the bed, y'all know I'm a lonely. Y'all know I'm single, right? With my clothes on, knocked out across the bed, y'all know I'm single, right? So, because if I was with somebody, there's no way I'd be knocked out across the bed with my clothes on for hours and hours and hours, right? So, it is what it is, but it's all good. But, man, I must have, however I slept, I woke up, my lower back has been killing me for the past couple of days. Today it got a little bit better though. Today for the first time, like it's only been 2 days though. You know, it's like yesterday. I think when I woke up yesterday, it was like that, and then today it was like that. But man, it was hurting. So my lower back was hurting. So I could barely move. Like it was hurting so bad, but I tried to stretch it out a little bit and stuff like that. But man, I got to be careful with just falling asleep across the bed, right? Anyway, so here we go. Everybody who wanted to own their own business, there's a whole bunch of things you guys want to think about. I have my notes here. I have a whole, you guys, I be doing notes, you know, I be having my notes for y'all, man. I be, you know, I be having my notes written for y'all, man. All right, so I have my notes, and we're going to go through all of this stuff. The first thing you guys want to do for everybody who wants to own their own business, this a little bit. The first thing that you guys want to do and always remember is that you guys want to remember to know what it is that is your true motivation, right? That's what I would say. To open up your own business, the first thing you guys want to do is know your true motivation. Know yourself. Know if you are the type of person. What's up, Pink Lips Lucky? Know that you are the type of person that wants to wants to work that hard, you guys. If you're the type of person that doesn't want to work that hard, then don't do that, right? Then don't try to open your own business and do things like that if you're the type of person that doesn't want to work that hard, okay? Know yourself. Know that you can open up your own business. Know that you're going to put the work in, and understand that it takes a long time, right? A lot of time periods, a long time to get to where you want to be, I should say. A lot of time businesses fail, I was going to say. A lot of time businesses fail because of the period of time that you have to involve yourself in the business or not involve yourself in the business, right? A lot of time things are good ideas, but if you don't have the time or the energy to involve yourself into making that business run as efficiently as possible, then it just might not be the time to start that business. It's not to say that you should never start that business, but it just might not be the time to start that business right now. Okay, so timing is everything. Knowing yourself is everything. Knowing how you're motivated is everything. And knowing how you are as far as follow through, you guys. There's a lot of people out there that get excited about something new. There's a lot of people out there I know that you hear an idea, you have a business idea, you get excited about it, but you don't actually want to put the time in to make that business actually work. You're excited about just hearing about, oh, people start businesses, they make a lot of money, they become really rich, but people don't understand. See you, Toya. People don't understand the amount of work that goes into starting your own business, running your own business, and making sure that it's successful. So when you have an idea, write it down and things like that. When you have an idea, when people talk to you about businesses, get excited about it, but understand that maybe you shouldn't go out and try to start it until you take a couple of weeks or 3 or 4 or a month or so to think about it and actually ask yourself if you're going to put the time in to be able to make that business work the way you want it to work. All right? Don't be one of those people that get excited about something, but you never follow through, okay? Because to start a business, it takes money, and I don't want you guys to start a business and waste that money, all right? I don't want you guys to waste that money. So make sure that you know yourself, you know your schedule, you know what's going on, Adam Moores. I see you, my brother. You know your schedule. You know you have time to start your own business before you actually go ahead and make that move to do so. All right. Make sure you choose the right business for you. Make sure you choose the right business for you. Make sure that you don't go and just try to start a business or do something because you saw somebody else do it, right, and it worked for them, or somebody told you about somebody else that started a business doing this other thing, and therefore you're going to start the business doing that other thing. You'll see, man, I know so many people that they'll go out and say they're going to start a business or get involved in something, and it's like, oh, well, I heard there's this guy, and this guy started this business doing this, and they're making a whole bunch of money. Really? This is the thing, right? Everybody knows this guy or this woman, this person or whatever. But what else is involved in that person's life for that business to be successful? It might not be parallel to your life. All right? Don't just get excited about something, hear it, put all your money and start it up, okay? Make sure that business is right for you. Choose the business that is right for you, for your strengths, for what you like. Some of us are good at math and science. Some of us are good at reading and writing. I'm terrible at math and science. right? I love it because I love history. So I love the history of science, right? So me loving history. I love science because science gives us history. People like me who are history buffs. I see you, Carmen. People like me who are historians. We love science because through science we get archaeology. Through science we get the dating of things, right? So we know how old these things are through science because of radiocarbon dating and thermoluminescence dating and DNA dating. That's how we know how old things are. So we love science in that respect. But I'm terrible at math and science. I'm just not good at math and science. Okay? What's up, Interstellar Traveler? Always good to see you, my brother. I'm just not good at math and science, all right? Leonard Lyles, Leonard 67, what's going on? But with reading and writing, I'm really good. So make sure that before you start a business, make sure that it's the right business for you. Make sure that that business that you're going to start, it accentuates your strengths. Different people have different strengths and different weaknesses, all right? Oh, sorry about that, my sister. You know what I'm saying? Interstellar Traveler. Sorry about that. As I said, you guys, things are going really, really fast for me on this side. So sometimes I see things, you know, in not the clearest of form. So sorry about that. Sorry about that, Interstellar Traveler. You already know. It's all good. But so just making sure you guys know that, make sure you start the right business for you. Make sure you start the right business for you. Okay? Oh yeah, Interstellar Traveler, that's right, because aren't you from like New York or something like that? You're my sister from New York, right? Aren't you from New York, if I'm not mistaken? My sister, Interstellar Traveler. See, I know my people, man. I know my people, man. But I just, like I said, over here, man, a lot of times things go really, really fast, and I'm trying to think about all my notes and stuff like that. So excuse me if if I make a mistake like that. And like I was telling before you guys came on, that's right, NYC born and raised. See, I know my people, man. I know my people. It's all good. What's going on, Maria Jose? 57. But like I was telling before you guys came on, I was telling everybody else that for me, I don't know how it is for you guys on that side, but for me, a lot of times, I don't see a lot of your comments, and I don't see exactly who joins a lot of times until after the Instagram live is over. So after the IG live is over, I always go back and replay it. And I'll see all these comments and different things and all these people that joined. I'll be like, I didn't even see these people when we were live and on the air, because I don't know, for me, after a while or always, like periodically, what happens is the comments and who comes on, like it just stalls. And it stalls for like 20, 30 minutes. And then it won't be until I watch the replay that I'll see like different people came on or different comments or stuff. So if I miss anything or get anybody mixed up, or if you make a comment and I don't see it, don't take it personally, because I just don't see it on my side yet. Okay? But I love all of you guys. And see, I remember my sister, Interstellar Traveler. I just had to, I'm crazy right now. Y'all know I'm crazy, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with me, man. I got all these notes, man. I gotta trying to get through all these notes and stuff. Y'all gotta bear with me. My mind's all over the place. But let's get back to it. So make sure that the business you start is the right one for you. Okay? Make sure you know your strengths and your weaknesses as an individual. The next thing, be sure that there is really a market for what you want to sell. Be sure there is really a market for what you want to sell. Okay? Be sure that let me just say it like this. For example, McDonald's exists, okay? And there is a lane for McDonald's, right? Now, Burger King exists in the U.S. also, right? And there is a lane for Burger King because they pushed themselves as, when they first came out, as the flame broiled Whopper, right? So their argument was, not argument, but their stance was, yes, you do have McDonald's. And their whole thing was, they were the first ones with the fast food, with the hamburgers and french fries and simple, and you pick, that's your meal and stuff. But then Burger King came out, and Burger King was like, well, you know what? We have burgers also, but ours are flame broiled, so they taste different. So there's still a reason why they exist. It is still cooked the same way, right? Interstellar Traveler, but this is how they market themselves as being different, right? And then Wendy's comes out, and Wendy's is like, well, ours is like square, so there you go. Ours is totally different. It's not even round. It's square, right? And now you have other burger smaller burger things coming out that's like, look, we're getting back to real meat. And that's like where the newer, smaller burger chains that are coming out, that's their argument. Okay. Likewise, so for example, you have like Subway. And when Subway first came out, their whole stance is, well, you know what? If you're a working person and you need fast food, like at lunchtime, if you're a working person, you need fast food, well, guess what? You don't have to go get nasty McDonald's. We're fast food also. We'll fix your subs fast, but we're fresher. So you eat fresh when you come to Subway, right? You don't have to wait long. It's not like going to a restaurant where you have to wait long. You can also come to see us in and out during your lunchtime, but it's a fresher alternative, and that was Subway. Okay, so Subway is like fast food, but the fresher alternative of fast food, still fast. Okay, so that's what it is. So make sure that whatever business you're trying to choose, make sure that there's a market for your idea. You don't want to do the same exact idea that somebody else has already done, because it's going to be harder for you to make money. There has to be a twist. All right? There has to be a reason why you're doing your thing. Okay, that's different a little bit from the other person, right? There's McDonald's, but Burger King's twist is that exactly? I know, right? I know Interstellar Traveler. Their food is barely fresh, but there is McDonald's is McDonald's, but the twist of Burger King is that we have flame broiled. The twist of Wendy's is that it's fresh, never frozen. I think, or something like that, right? Fresh, never frozen. What's going on? 23. I see you, Parma. Fresh, never frozen. Okay, and Wendy's has the fresh, never frozen, but it's like in a square, which I guess makes it different from a circle. Okay, you have that. You have Subway, which is fast food, but you're eating fresher fast food, they say. Okay, so make sure whatever you're gonna do, there's a twist to it. All right. So for example, there are airline companies. All right. But if you were going to start an airline company right now, so late in the game, maybe your airline would be 100% first class seats. Right? A little twist, right? You have no coach. You have no, it's 100% first class seats. The whole airplane. Okay? Maybe that's your twist. Now, if you do come out with that, there's a reason why your business should exist. There's a market for your business. Maybe you'll have only pure business people riding your plane, maybe, right? Because it's all first class. But there's a market for it. Maybe if you're going to come out with a different type of plane, I don't know, plane company, you'll make it like Soul Plane, like the movie Soul Plane or something. Maybe you'll have a plane company and it's like a party plane company, right? They have like party buses and stuff. Maybe one day somebody should come out with a party plane company. And it flies you from, California to Vegas or something like that. And the whole time there's parties and strippers and drinks and stuff like that on board. And the inside of the plane is decorated like a club. Who knows? Okay, the inside of the plane is decorated like a club. It's a party plane, right? There you go. You know what I mean? So that's a new idea. Okay, look, I'm giving you guys free ideas. But make sure that if you're starting a business, the point of this is make sure that if you're starting a business, you start a business with the knowledge that your business might be kind of the same as an already existing business, but you have a twist to your business, and that way you can make money if you're going to start a business. Okay, make sure you have a twist to your business. Make sure there's something original about your business. All right, make sure of that. Make sure you have a plan to succeed. Don't just say, man, don't get excited and say I'm going to start a business and run out there and just start the business. Make sure that before you start the business, you call up. Let's say if you're going to start a clothing company or something like that. Make sure you call up all the clothing outlets. Make sure you find out all the numbers of the clothing company outlets. Where are you going to get your material from? Are you going to make it? Are you going to have it made overseas first? Right? How much is that going to cost? How much is the difference in cost if you make it or if you have it made overseas? Okay? All of those things. Call around, get online, research, write down the numbers, write down how much it costs, write down the contacts, contact more than one person doing the same thing. That way you can find out if you're getting the best price for something, right? Make sure you're doing all of those things before you actually make that move. Because you might do all that work and research and realize, man, you know what, this is really too expensive for me right now. Maybe I should wait. Okay, I see you, Nora. Okay, so make sure that you do all the research first before you actually make that move, put those moves in action, before you actually invest your money in starting your own business. Make sure you have all the research done first, all right? So make sure you have that plan to succeed, okay? Now, even though I'm telling you not to run out and start it right away, you do have to plan it out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But do not, what's going on, confusing? V3, make sure you have a way of not procrastinating either. Don't be one of those people that say you're going to do something and never pull that trigger, you guys. Of course, do it when you are prepared. Do not do it when you are not prepared. Make sure you are prepared financially. Make sure that you are prepared in as far as finding out all the information you need to find out to make your business run smoothly. Make sure you have your distributors in line, or make sure you have the stores that are going to carry your material. Make sure you have all of that done, right? Once you have that done, you're ready to go. Do not second think yourself. If you believe that what your idea is an original idea, that there's a market for your idea, do not second think yourself, all right? Do not give yourself second thoughts. Do not wait until your friends and family, what's going on, Jose Gomez? Do not wait until your friends and family give you the go-ahead. If you have an idea and you believe it's a good idea, go ahead and pull that trigger, you guys, okay? Don't wait to listen to other people. Other people, a lot of times, you guys are jealous, and they'll try to talk you out of it, right? A lot of times, they'll try to talk you down. They'll try to talk you out of it, okay? So make sure you guys, I see you, Erica, and I appreciate that, Interstellar Traveler 100. I appreciate that. They will try to talk you out of it, all right? So once you have things done, man, make sure you go ahead and you pull that trigger. And as Interstellar Traveler definitely said, some friends and family will be naysayers, you guys, because they didn't do it themselves, you guys. They didn't think about it themselves, so they don't want to see you survive. They don't want to see you succeed, survive or succeed, right? Because they didn't think about it themselves. You guys have to understand something, right? This is a psychological thing. When you grow up with somebody, or somebody sees you grow up, whether it's your friends or your family, and you guys have, or they ask for a handout, exactly, Interstellar Traveler, or they ask for a handout as soon as you come up. They'll be your naysayers once you're coming up, and they'll ask for your handouts, right? Even though they doubted your dream, exactly as you said, they'll still want you to give them money and be mad if you don't give them money when you become successful, even though they didn't believe in your dream to begin with. I've been through that, right? I've been through that firsthand for a lot of people, okay? For a lot of people, right? So keep that in mind. Also remember, man, psychologically, man, when you grow up with somebody, or if somebody is in your family and they saw you grow up, a lot of times, you guys, what happens is, and the problem is that they don't want, I see you confusing, you too, right, Interstellar Traveler? They don't want, you guys, I see you, who's that, Rocha? I see you. They don't want it to be as so to where you guys came from the same place, but you were smarter, or you were more intelligent, or your hustle, or your drive, or your work ethic was more than theirs. They don't like to be reminded of that. I see you, Westside Cam 3. They don't like to be reminded of that. They don't like to be reminded that your hustle was better than their hustle, or you worked harder in life than they worked hard. So they're going to always try to downplay what you want to do. They're going to always try to downplay your business ideas. They're going to always try to downplay your dreams. They're going to always hate on everything you have in store. So if you have ideas about different ideas for a new business you want to start or something like that, or just ideas, a lot of times, you guys know what? It's better just to keep it to yourself. To tell you the truth, just keep it to yourself. Start to research your ideas. If you want to start a business or something like that, start to research what you need to do to get the business started, who you need to contact, and things like that to get things in order. Start to research those things. But, man, besides that, just keep it to yourself, you guys. Just keep it to yourself. Unless you have, a significant other, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, somebody like that, a really, really close cousin, a really, really, really close brother or sister, maybe something like that, or a really, really close friend. Unless you guys have somebody that you know for sure is on your side, I just keep it to myself, you guys. Just do the work, keep it to yourself, and you don't got to tell anybody about it. Next thing you know, that they'll see you is when you're out there and you're already getting it started, and it's already started. That's when they need to see you. Just keep it to yourself, man, because people out there are really slimy and really nasty, and they'll do anything to bring you down. And whether a lot of times, man, we'll say it doesn't, but when people that you care about and people you thought were on your side, when they start to doubt you and say different things, then it really does, like, it plays in the back of your mind for the rest of the night. You know what I mean? You'll be like, man, either like fuck that person, or you know what I'm saying, or like, man, you know what, like that's terrible that they made me feel this way. They'll make you feel bad whether you want to admit it or not. So don't worry about those people that are doubting you, man. Just do your thing and just stay away from those negative people, man. Just keep negativity out of your life, you guys. It'll make your life so much more bright. The sun will shine brighter. The sun will seem like it shines a lot brighter if you keep those negative people away from you. Trust me, for sure. So when you start this business, you guys, what you want to do, what's going on, D-Dubs, the greats? When you start this business, what you want to do is you want to make sure you start this business out, your new business, started out on a small scale first. Don't start out and just throw all your money out there and just say, man, because when you start a business, there'll be people that, because they know you're excited, so they'll be like, oh, you should do? Like people that you contact, right? So let's say this. Let's say if you start a business and you want to start, let's say, for example, a clothing company. And you contact this clothing wholesaler or clothing distributor, right? And they're going to help you out with your business, okay? They might also say things like, and you might go in and say, you know what? I want to start a business, and the first thing that I want to sell are T-shirts, right? That's going to be your first clothing things, T-shirts. And they're like, well, you know what? We do have T-shirts, but guess what? We also have jeans. And we also have hats. And we also have shoes. But in your budget, when you first came in, you only thought about doing T-shirts, and you budgeted just to sell T-shirts. But they know you're excited about starting your own business, so they will also try to sell you the whole thing about, hey, you know what? I can also give you jeans, you know what I mean? And they're not that expensive. I can also wholesale to you shoes or hats or things like that. If that wasn't in your original budget, you guys, don't get excited and do extra things, because your T-shirts might not sell the way you want them to sell at first. And so if you have all this other stuff also, this other extra stuff, the jeans and the hats and the shoes, that's going to bring your business down faster than you anticipated, because you weren't ready to spend that extra money for the jeans and the hats and the shoes. So if you originally budget for T-shirts, you guys, to start your first business, stay small. Stay with what your original budget was. When you went through and you did your research and you were like, okay, I have some money, but I don't have too much money to get started, but I have enough for the T-shirts. Make sure you stick to what you first researched and what you first budgeted for. Don't go overhand, all right? Don't go overhand, okay? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, Confusing V3, man. It's good to see you here, however I can to help, right? So, man, just stick to what you originally planned out, all right? Don't go overhand. Don't get too excited, because people will build off that excitement and make you spend money that you weren't willing to spend, first of all right? It's kind of like when you're like if you go to a club and you're with like a bunch of different females, you guys, and and you're there, and you've been saying for 2 weeks, right? Your work check to go out to the club, but when you get there, you're there with your a girl that you're trying to impress, and she brought like some friends of hers and stuff like that, and they're like, oh man, we should really go out to dinner and we should really do this, and that's not in your budget. Right? That wasn't in your original budget, but you're trying to impress this girl, so you want to impress her friends, and you go out of your way and you spend a whole bunch of extra money that you weren't willing to spend, you didn't really want to spend. And so that after that, when you leave that club that night, you ain't gonna get none still anyway, right? And then you spent like your extra, like your light bill money you spent at the club. You spent part of your car payment money at the club. because you were trying to show off, but you really weren't prepared for that. So don't let nobody do that to you with business, right? That same type of thing. Don't let anybody, because of your excitement or you trying to like prove something or like be big about it, don't let anybody make you spend more money than you originally planned for when you're starting out your own business, all right? Don't worry about mistakes, you guys. Don't worry about mistakes. If you make a mistake when you're first starting off, don't let it demoralize you. Don't let people talk you down or talk you out of your business. Learn from your mistake. And when you learn from your mistake, just get back to it. Get back to your business and just work it, man. Just keep working your business. You know, everybody's made mistakes in business. If you guys ever watch any type of documentaries or anything like that from people that own businesses, you'll hear a lot of times where they'll say things like, "Oh, you know, before my company started to make money, man, I lost all these millions of dollars, right? Or before this current business that I have took off, I had 3 or 4 different companies that failed, right? I started it and it failed. They just didn't work out right. But then I started this 5th company, or I started this 3rd company. I had 2 before me, and 2 before this company, and I started this 3rd company, and it just took off, right? Out of nowhere, okay? Or like I said, the first one, right? Or you'll have people that say, man, you know what? Before my business, I stuck with my business for like 5-6 years, but before it made money, man, I lost a lot of money. You know, I was losing, whatever amount of money in the first like few years, but then it hit and it just took off. So don't get demoralized or fixated about any failures that you do. Just learn from those and pick yourself right back up, you guys. Pick yourself right back up. Tomorrow is a new day. I always have this saying, and it's that, I know this night can't last forever, right? I know this day can't last forever. No matter what you're going through, no matter what bad things you're going through, it cannot last forever. Tomorrow is a brand new day, right? This night can't last forever. Guess what? The sun has to come back out sometime. The sun will come back out sometime. Whatever darkness you see in your life will not last forever. The sun will shine again, people. The sun will always shine again. Don't ever think the sun is gone forever. The sun will always bounce back. The sun will always shine again. Okay? The sun will always shine again. See you, Quancy. What's going on, my brother? See you, Robbie Joe. I appreciate it, Interstellar Traveler. So make sure that if you're starting your own business, man, any mistakes you make, don't get down on yourself. Don't get fixated. You know what I mean? The sun will always come out, right? The sun will always come out. That's what I tell myself every time I try to peacefully co-parent. Oh, boy. My heart goes out to you, Interstellar Traveler. My heart goes out to you. I understand. I understand with that, how that goes. Oh, boy. Isn't it hard to co-parent, right? But, so make sure you guys do that, you guys. Next thing, when you're starting your own business, you want to start your own business, learn from others. You can learn from others. There are also other people out there. There are mentors out there. There are people out there. You can always DM me if you have any questions, okay? A lot of times, you guys, man, I get so many DMs just for like different things. You guys know I do the music, right? But also there's I do the music, I do the history posts, and there's also this with now the Diversity Outspoken with the IG Live, and with all 3 of these things going on, I get so many DMs. I try to get back to everybody as quickly as possible. You guys can always DM me about anything that any questions that you guys have or anything like that. I'll try to get back to you as quickly as possible. But always, there's other people to learn from, you guys. If you guys tune in to these Instagram lives, I always have something that you guys can learn from every Wednesday and Sunday when we do these shows. So make sure you guys tune in. And that way, a lot of times, the questions that you may have will be answered. If you missed the show, I will always upload these onto YouTube like a week later. Okay? So make sure... or a couple of days later sometimes. It just depends. But make sure you guys tune in, right? But yes, definitely you can always DM me and always talk to other like-minded people because they can guide you in the right direction. Miss Perfect 85, I see you. Think of what you do as a business. It is a business. It is a business. It is a business. Try to keep your your personal finances separate from your business finances, okay? Because a lot of times if you mix your personal finances with your business finances, you can't really kind of see how much money you're making or losing in your company. You can't really see what works in your company. You might have a company, and in your business, when you start your new business, when you start your own business, there might be products in your company that sell better than other products. But if you keep dumping your personal money into the business to kind of keep it afloat, okay, then I understand. It's hard to do in New York, right? But but other places, I understand what you're saying, and that's another topic right there, interstellar travel too, right? I can expand on that also. But if you dump your money into your business, you guys might not be able to see the clarity of just how good or bad your business is doing, what actually is selling more than other things, because you might be using your own personal money to make up for the money that your business is losing, if that makes sense. All right? Don't do that. Keep your personal money personal, because I don't want you guys to ever have to suffer. I see you, Martinez. I don't want you guys to ever have to suffer in your personal life. I don't want you guys, because of your business, I don't want you guys to ever have to not be able to pay your light bill, or not pay your mortgage, or not pay your cars, okay? Your business should be able to go before your life does. All right? I don't want you guys, especially if you have kids and things like that, I don't want you guys to lose your house or lose your property. I know there are those stories out there of a guy, and he went to start his own business and it didn't work out for the first year, and he lived out of his own car. I understand that. If you're single and you want to go through that, by all means do that. But most of us aren't single. Most of us have families and things like that. Don't have your kids, your families out there homeless because you're trying to chase your dream. Remember, I said maybe 15, 20 minutes ago, it just may not be the time for your business to be started. Remember, I said that, all right? You may have a great idea, but it may not be the time if you are not financially ready to begin that company, begin your own business. You may have to wait a while, all right? That all will be decided when you do the research. Remember, I said, when you have an idea, when you have a company, you want to get a business started, don't just run out and start the business right away. Research. Make sure that you are prepared. Make sure that you have all the money you need to make that business run. And you should have enough money when you start a business so that your business, I would say, this is how I do my stuff. When I start businesses and stuff, right? When I start companies and I do things, I have enough money to where my stuff runs for at least 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months. I have enough money to where my stuff can run perfectly for 6 to 8 months. And I don't have anything to worry about. And Robbie Joe, who joined this, I don't know if he's still here, but Robbie Joe, who joined this a little while ago, he knows that. And Robbie Joe, he's he's like the main director for me for my music videos. He's the one that makes the beautiful music videos that that I've come out with and will be coming out with. And he knows that we've had music videos that we filmed a year ago, right? A year and a half ago, that still those songs have not come out yet. And that is because I'm always prepared to the point to where if I knock on wood, I hope this is real wood. If I, knock on wood, if anything happens to me, if I pass away, if I die, if I get injured, get sick, get into the hospital, and I can't really make any music for 6 months, a year and a half, I have enough content that will keep me up. You know what I'm saying? Keep me current. So I do that, right? So I'm always prepared with things like that. With business, it's the same thing. Okay, with business, it's the same thing. All right. I'm on right now for music. I'm on my 4th release. This is 1, 2, 3. Place Better Yet Put. We Rise. This is the 4th song, What We're Here For, right? I'm on my song number 4. I have 50 videos filmed already, okay? 50 different songs. So I'm always prepared way in advance so that if anything happens, everything's prepared, all right? So make sure that you're prepared. Make sure that you're prepared way in advance so that you don't have to worry about, falling behind and and make sure leading with excellence. I appreciate it, Robbie Joe. Robbie Joe is the man, the myth, the legend, my brother. He is Robbie_Joe 305, you guys. Robbie_Joe 305. If you guys are anywhere close to Miami, over there in Miami, what's going on, Jeremiah Dragon Jones, my brother? If you guys are anywhere close to Miami, man, and you guys need anything, if you guys need videos, if you guys need pictures, if you guys need anything at all, make sure that you holler at Robbie_Joe 305. He will make your vision come to reality, man. He's done it for me so many times. Very professional. His quality is very high class. So if you guys have anything with that, make sure you guys holler at Robbie Joe. So if you're beginning your own business, make sure that all of those things that I said, that you guys adhere to those things. Stay up on things. Make sure that you have enough money prepared to start your own business. Make sure you have enough money prepared to be able to finance your business for months and months without even making any money. I know that you might say that this business is going to take off. Hopefully your business does take off, but just in case it doesn't have enough money to where it doesn't take off, and you do not have to fold your business, and keep your personal finances personal and your business finances business. Make sure you don't put those two together, okay? You can also put yourself out there, man. Make sure that once your business gets started, make sure that you know what you are doing and that you talk to people. Don't be ashamed. Don't be shy. Guess what? You can ask people. You can promote your business. Ask people to come into your store. Ask people to come into your business. Don't be afraid of no's. People will tell you no. But guess what? If they tell you no, it's the same thing if you didn't ask in the first place. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Always ask for what you want. If somebody says no, it's the same exact thing to where if you did not ask in the first place, you weren't going to get it anyway. If you ask and they tell you no, you're not going to get it. If you're scared to ask and you never ask, you're not going to get it. So it's the same exact thing. All right? It's the same exact thing. So ask. Now, when I say that, do not get that confused with be someone who goes around just trying to leech off of other people. Do not go around and be like, man, well, you know what? ODogg Anti-Imperial told me, man, if I ever want anything, just ask. Like, there's no harm in asking, right? That way, I'm just going to go around and start asking everybody for money. Don't become a beggar. Don't become one of those people. Don't become one of those people who just go around and just try to take from other people. Stand up for yourself and work hard in life and try to achieve on your own. But if I'm talking about starting a business, we're talking about businesses right now, right? This whole episode of Diversity Outspoken tonight is about business organization, starting your own business, okay? You're going to start your own business. Once you have that business started, go out, make connections, talk to people, right, Dragon Jones? Dragon Jones said that's how you make connections. Talk to people, okay? Go out, talk to people, ask for things, ask for advice, okay? Ask for things. The most they can tell you is no. What's going on? What's going on, Agamir? Most they can tell you is no, okay? So make sure you do that, all right? Already went over, like, make sure there's enough cash in the bank, you guys. Remember this, and I'm not going to keep you guys for too much longer. Remember when I first met you guys, I told you guys, I try to have you gues in and out. I try not to keep you guys for too much longer, okay? So I'm not going to keep you guys for too much longer, but remember this. This is where we'll leave off on. Remember this. Remember this. You cannot, when you start your business, you cannot fire bad employees fast enough. It's in my notes. I have it in my notes, people. I have it in my notes. You cannot fire bad people fast enough. They will bring down the whole vibe. They will bring down the aura. They will bring down the positivity of your entire business. If you have any cancer, and I'm sorry for using that word, for lack of a better term, if you have anything bad, anything like a cancer, what they call cancer in your company, if you have anything bad, any negativity in your business, one person who sits there and gossips all day negatively, fire that person. Do not keep them. They will corrode your entire business. They will corrode your entire business. Robbie Joe will tell you, when we film videos, all I always say is positive vibes only. If there's anybody negative, there has not been. We've had people in the past to where you could tell the vibe wasn't right on those, when we filmed those videos, and I don't work with those people anymore. Robbie Joe will tell you, I don't work with those people anymore. At all. Don't work with those people anymore at all. They won't know why. They'll never get another call from me. I'll never talk to them ever again. They'll always wonder why, but that's what it is. You cannot fire bad people fast enough. Get all negative vibes away from you, people. Please. All negative vibes away from you. Okay? Robbie Joe says, Dragon Jones says, immediately. I hear you, Dragon Jones. Immediately. Robbie Joe says, the power is saying no to things, and the will to cut ties with people and situations will make or break you and your brand. Exactly. You have to cut ties with negative energy, you people. You have to cut ties. They will bring your entire aura down. They will bring your business down. They will bring your brand down. They will infest all your other employees. They will infest everything around you. Everything like that. They will infest it. It will be terrible. I'm telling you, man, all my videos, if you see my videos, I'm always happy, always smiling, because, man, no negativity allowed. If you're negative, well, I'm done with you right away. Off the video shoot set, done right away. It's not going to happen. So make sure, man, we're going to leave it right there as far as this goes. We'll pick up next time. We'll finish this whole thing off. Man, this is the third episode. The third volume of the economics, business organizations, and the stock market series. This is the third one. The last two we did was focus more on the stock market. I will be putting those on YouTube. If you guys missed those were great IG lives. This one is number 3. This one is all about starting your own business. And number 4, which will be on the next show, which will be Wednesday, the next show. Number 4, we'll end off with this about starting your own business. There's a lot of, now we're going to get into the more of the type of great things that we're going to go through. These are the type of things that are going to be more the things that you guys really want to hear. More of the more philosophical things about starting your own business. Okay. Again, ODogg Anti-Imperial ThaChill. We do this every Wednesday and every Sunday night, 9:00 p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. Every Wednesday and Sunday night, 9:00 p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. I am not in the United States, but I use United States Eastern Time Zone. So 9 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, United States Time Zone. Okay? That's how we do this, okay? Diversity Outspoken. I'm ODogg Anti-Imperial ThaChill, man. You guys that are watching this on YouTube, this will be posted on YouTube. You guys watching this on YouTube, you guys can follow me on Instagram at anti_imperial. At anti_imperial. Make sure it's the underscore for Instagram. On YouTube, it's just anti-imperial without the underscore. YouTube, there's no underscore, it's just anti-imperial with a space in between. Everybody watching this on Instagram, because we are on IG Live, if you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube, which you do, because on YouTube I put out a lot of things first before I put them on Instagram, so you'll get a lot of things first if you subscribe to my YouTube. All right. Appreciate it, Robbie Joe. Good night, Interstellar Traveler. But on YouTube, you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube. The easiest way to subscribe to my YouTube, now you can go to YouTube and type in anti-imperial, just anti-imperial, and try to find me there, try to find my face with one of those videos. But the easiest way, if you're on Instagram, the easiest way is simply to go to my IG bio page. We all have Instagram bio pages, and you guys know on them Instagram bio pages, we have that one space where we can put a link, right? And that link up there is always going to be my latest video. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube, all you have to do is go to my IG bio page, go to my Instagram bio page, click the link, and when that video, because that's a YouTube link, when that video starts to play after you click the link, you can just hit the subscribe button right there as the video is playing. And that's the easiest way to subscribe to my YouTube. Make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Again, man, I appreciate everything, you guys. I will see you guys next show you guys know, make sure you watch out for my daily historical posts. I do those daily historical posts. All right. I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys respecting one another. That's all I care about, is that you guys respect each other all the time. Again, ODogg, Anti-Imperial, ThaChill. Thank you very much. After this, man, the What We're Here video is going to be out. What We're Here For, What We're Here For. The 4th song off of my English album, number 4, What We're Here For. You can see that lyric video if you go into the Instagram IG bio page right now. Click that link. You'll hear What We're Here For, and I'll be uploading the music video in like a couple of minutes. Look at that. That's going to be coming out. I appreciate everything, you guys. I love you guys to death, man. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for everything, you guys. Wonderful day. It's been a wonderful night. Take care. You guys have a good start of the week for you guys. For many people, it is Sunday night. For many of us, it is already Monday morning. You guys take care. Love you guys. All right. Peace. Take care. Bye-bye.